Back at Camp Bud. Well, looks like everything's still here. So that is good. Yep. Okay guys, so just got back to camp. Everything is here. And I'm gonna get Ziggy cleaned up again now that we're back at camp and I have all my stuff. So I'm unloading stuff from the trailer. Get set up for me and Zig, and I noticed that Goo left a little surprise for me. If you're watching this, bud, thank you. You've been overly generous with me and this whole trip and everything, so I appreciate everything you've done, man. And thanks for leaving that little surprise gift for me. So guys, I got some cheese crisps for dinner. Sun is setting. Watching The Office here. We got Ziggy all cleaned up. Ziggy's been waiting in the truck ever since I started packing up camp. I think he's ready to get out of this place too. So I've been having the truck running, so he's been sitting in the AC. But anyways, just got to get the trailer hooked up, and we're gonna stop in Pine again, fill up some gas, throw away some trash, and get moving. Find a new spot. All right, we're all packed up, ready to go. Took a little longer than I'd liked. Had a wasp that kept messing with me, is following me around everywhere. So it kind of slowed me down, but we're on the road now. So I drove out to the gate and realized I forgot the clothesline. So we walked back to grab it, and we'll be getting back onto the road. So I pulled over for a pee break for Ziggy. There's also this creek right here, so we could hop out and get a drink if you wanted. Actually, I could stay here. The creek is pretty. So not bad scenery. And people have definitely camped here before. If you see right there, there's a stop sign, some mailboxes. So I'm assuming that this leads to a neighborhood. This is called Weber Creek. And back by the stop sign, there's a road that goes up on the other side of it. But I think it just loops it back around. But I'm gonna check it out anyways. Almost tempted just to stay here for a night, do some laundry, fill up all the water from the creek. I can filter it later. But kind of strange to be camping next to some mailboxes. Kept going down this forest road here. I think it's either Forest Road 400 or 440, one of the two. But anyways, it led us, we're going along Weber Creek here, and it led us to the start of the Highline Trail, which is another portion of the Arizona Trail. But the Highline Trail is one I've wanted to do. It actually connects up with Horton Creek, which I've done a few times. I actually have a video on it. But yeah, I never knew where the start of this was, and I found it now just driving around random roads, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, that's the trailhead right there. But the road seems to keep going for a little bit at least, according to the map on the trail sign there. So I think I'm just gonna keep going and see where the end of this goes. Probably gonna end up turning around and going back to a campsite that I found right on the creek, and it had a nice open sunny spot, because I definitely need to charge up the laptop so I can get some editing done. I got 2 or 3 videos worth of stuff that I need to edit down, and I'm pretty close to service, so I should be able to upload. And if not, I can always drive into town and try to find somewhere free Wi-Fi, because I'm still pretty close to Payson. Alright, so the road just from the trailhead there, it just leads up to the entrance of Camp Geronimo, which is kind of cool. I went to Camp Geronimo a long time ago when I was in the Boy Scouts. Has some good memories there, so I knew it was in this area. I just didn't realize I was on the forest road that was leading to it. So I think we're just going to turn around go back to that one area I found so I can at least get everything charged up enough to edit everything down maybe tonight or tomorrow morning. And I don't know, if nobody shows up, I'll probably stay there for another day at least. It's a nice area. It's just close to a lot of stuff. So hopefully, since it's going to be the weekdays here, it shouldn't be too bad because it is Monday right now. But yeah, that's the plan. Means that you're going to head back to that area. Okay guys, so this is the spot we went with. There's a forest road right here, but haven't seen too many people. Just drove up and down it. There's that camper van I saw earlier driving out. But yeah, I think me and Ziggy are going to take this spot over for next day or two, maybe until the end of the week. Not really sure yet. But anyways, we got the trailer right here. Should be in pretty good sunlight for the charger for a while. We got a fire pit, and we're right on the edge of the creek here, so I can definitely have a fire and not have to worry about putting it out and tapping into my drinking supply. And it's got a nice road leading into it, so if anybody comes in, I should be able to hear them from a ways off. And there's one other small campsite over here, but it's a small narrow road to get down to it. So hopefully nobody shows up and camps right there, right next to me, because over upstream there's a lot more campsites farther away from each other. Alright guys, so got everything set up that we're going to need for the next couple days, and got the computer charging so I can get some editing done. But yeah, I'm just kind of enjoying the sound of the creek, relaxing in the shade, having a glass of the Jameson that Goo left me. And we're going over the map and grab the fishing regulations when I was in Pine. I'm just going over the lakes and what's stocked in them, limits and all that. Okay, so I am camped along Weber Creek right now, and I was planning on taking Control Road all the way to the 260 and on Woods Canyon Lakeside. And I was going to check out, there was Canyon Creek, I think it was called. What was that one lake? There's Black Canyon Lake, and then 2 or 3 other ones over there on the map, at least, that showed that there is fishing in that area. And I called the ranger station. Seems like the roads are open, so I'll probably be heading over there after I spend a day or two here. Probably end up driving into Payson, upload some videos, and while I'm there I'll hit the Walmart. I need to grab a car charger for the phones and for the tablet, just so as I'm driving I can use that time to charge them, so I'm not always putting the burden on the solar setup. So Ziggy's just hanging out. He prefers to sit on the ground than the bed we got for him here, but that's alright. So got the fire going. That'll die down, it won't be such a big flame soon. Nothing but pine trees around here. So gets going real good for a few minutes, and then it dies down into a small and smoky flame. But looks like Ziggy's decided to get back into the camper. Oh, watch it, buddy. Watch it. Gotta be careful with him scratching his wounds. Oh, bud. I'll blur that out. Blur that out for the YouTube. But anyways, Ziggy is in the camper. We got the fire going, which is looking huge right now. But got the laptop back up to like 70% or so. I'm about to unplug it so we don't drain the battery too much. And I'm going to see if I can finish up editing the Friends Weekend video. And yeah, I'll just be hanging out by the fire tonight, get some dinner going.
Don't die, please. I'll make a shoot video. I'll try not to die. I'm not going to promise anything. Oh my goodness.
Alright, it's about 7:15 now, and the laptop just died. And we're about 98% done with that conversion. And I can lie to you, I'm pretty upset right now about that. Yeah, there's not much more to say than that. So I'll drive into town tomorrow morning. Yeah, highs and lows. Just feeling defeated right now. Not very happy about this situation. So it's gonna be it for tonight. I'll try to figure something out tomorrow. Alright guys, so stopped in Payson today to grab a power inverter after a wasted day yesterday with the laptop, and we filled up some gas while we're here. Looks like it's gonna be a cloudy day all day. Some kind of a cold front moved in, so I'm about to check the weather. I was talking to a friend, and looks like it's probably gonna be here for the next few days. But yeah, we're about to head back to camp. I'll keep the truck running for a while, get the laptop charged up, and we'll hopefully try the conversion again. Probably not gonna happen today. Probably gonna have to wait for a day where it's sunny all day, and I can have it plugged into the system while it runs. Either that, or we're gonna have to drive into town to like a McDonald's or something where we can find a plug and just sit there for a few hours. But yeah, that's how we're looking. Ziggy's over here. Got the power inverter running right here, charging up cell phones and headlamps and whatnot. But yeah, I just wanted to check in. That is what's going on. It's Wednesday today. So back to camp. So right now we're driving through a cool little subdivision, I guess you'd call it, here in the middle of the forest. It's called Whispering Pines. Pretty much all the houses in here are along the Verde River. So my turn's coming up here soon. Alright, so here's my turn. But you can see there from the sign, 260 highways that way, Diamond Point's this way. This is where we were when the friends came and we were looking for a place to fish. We were on the Verde around that way. That's the bridge crossing the Verde. Anyways, I'm camped down this way a ways, so time to head back to camp. Well guys, we are back at camp. It's about 1 o'clock, and solar setup's got me a little worried. You can see the battery's at 0% now. So when I went to bed last night, it was about 20%, and I brought it down lower than I really wanted to, just trying to get that video converted. The fridge is supposed to you know, turn itself off before the point of draining the battery down to 0%. So it's been overcast all day. There's a lot of clouds in the air, so I'm barely getting any sun peeking through. Right now is about the prime time when it's straight above the panel. So I'm hoping that once the sun gets out behind those clouds, it's able to start charging it back. I'm not 100% sure on this. The charger didn't really come with any kind of manual or instructions, and nor did the panel. So I'm gonna look in my totes and see if there's anything that came with it that I saved. I don't think there is though. But yeah, it's got me a little worried. I'm hoping that it's able to charge from 0% back up from the sun. Other than that, I guess I might have to drive into Payson again and take it to like an AutoZone or something and see if they can put a charge on it. So glad I went and got that power inverter today, because I don't want to be dealing with any crap like this anymore. It's actually been very frustrating, and it's kind of slowing down the progress by 2 days now. And yeah, if it doesn't charge up, it'll be a 3rd day. So just trying to get one video done ended up putting us behind 3 days. So as you can see, I don't really have the best day for my solar system being at 0%. That's the sun right there. And it doesn't look like we're gonna get any chances of it clearing up anytime soon. So I just checked the fridge. All the food that was frozen is still frozen. I mean, everything's still cold, so it should probably be good for the rest of the night. So it looks like it was successful. So that's awesome. Actually, it was literally 3 minutes away from finishing last night before it died. So alright, so guys, we are making our 2nd trip into Payson today, unfortunately. It's alright, I guess. We're gonna go back into Payson in a day or 2 anyways to upload a video, but the conversion finished. So just driving in to get that uploaded, and also I waited like 3 hours, maybe 2 hours, seeing if the sun was going to bring up the solar setup battery back up from 0. It didn't even charge at 1%, so I got everything unhooked, and I got the battery with me now. And while we're in Payson uploading the video, we're gonna stop at an AutoZone or somewhere like that, see if they can't recharge the battery for me real quick, because I do have quite a bit of food in that fridge that I don't really feel like losing. Alright guys, so we're in Payson, sitting at a McDonald's. I spent $1, had a spicy McChicken, so I'm probably gonna be here for a little bit. But in the same shopping complex, there's an AutoZone. So I dropped the deep cycle battery off for the solar setup over there, so they can give it a recharge. And over here using the free Wi-Fi at McDonald's. Driving back to camp, and we're passing by some elk. That's the first time Ziggy's ever seen some elk. It's alright, boy. Hey, it's okay. It's just some elk, buddy. Okay guys, and we are back in the trailer. I got the battery and all the solar hooked back up. Showing we're at 26%. I got the fridge going again. I'm gonna give that a while. Now the people at AutoZone said that it wasn't holding a charge, and that they think something's wrong with it. But I haven't had any issues with it for 2 weeks. It just drained down to 0, so I'm hoping it either just didn't have enough time on their machine, or they just didn't know what they were doing really. I'm hoping that tomorrow we go up in battery level. I guess we'll see. But we just got back to camp. It's been windy all day, and it was looking like there's cloud storms all around us, but looking good now. Ziggy's eating some dinner over here, and it just started snowing for like 60 seconds. So, but now we're clear, so I don't know, it's been weird weather today. But anyways guys, highs and lows of the camping life, I guess. Ziggy's over here keeping an eye out. He saw that herd of elk, and then right when we got here, there's a couple cows over here drinking from the creek, because we're in an open range area. But yeah guys, that's how we're looking. we're gonna pray that tomorrow the solar panels charge that battery back up. Alright guys, so me and Zig are just hanging out in the trailer. He's pretty pooped. Ready for bed. Solar panel battery is let's see. We're at 28% still. So that's actually looking good. Tomorrow will be the true test when it's in the sun for a little bit. But yeah guys, tomorrow will be officially 2 weeks we've been living in the trailer. Alright guys, after 3 trips into Payson, we ended up just getting a new battery for the solar setup, which is pretty inconvenient, but no point in dwelling on it and all that. So earlier today I talked to my dad and I was pretty bummed, but you know, he helped me to keep my head up basically. So anyways, just went and got a new battery for all the solar. This is what we had. This one right here. Just a UPG. They got really good ratings on Amazon and everything, but I mean, I only had it hooked up for 2 weeks and now it's completely dead and won't hold a charge. So I just went to the AutoZone in town. I ended up getting a Duralast AGM. It's got 95 amp hours. This one had 100. So I don't know, I just went with that because it comes with the 3-year free replacement warranty on it, and pretty much anywhere I'm at I should be within an hour or 2 drive. Well, not an hour, but within a couple hour drives of an AutoZone. So that's how we're looking. I just came to a spot that I've been to a few times before. It was open, so we pulled over. I'm about to do the switch. Ziggy's over there sniffing around. But probably just gonna stay here for the weekend. It's Thursday now. And come Monday, I think I'm gonna be moving up towards Bear Flat campground area. Somewhere near Tonto Creek and Christopher Creek and all the creeks and lakes, so I can try to do some fishing. But yeah, anyways guys, just wanted to check in. That's where we're at. Just pulled the old battery out, about to switch in the new battery, and hopefully everything will go as planned. Alright, just checked the fridge, and surprisingly nothing looks like it went bad. Okay guys, it is 3. Just got the battery switched out, and everything seems to be looking good. The solar panels are charging into the battery's powering the fridge, everything like that, so we should be good on that. So that's all taken care of. The last 2 days were pretty frustrating for me, but we're looking good now. I just always have trouble keeping my patience with certain things, and this was one of them. But we got everything worked out. I mean, the battery was a bill that I didn't want to have. Unexpectedly, a brand new battery crapped out on us, and we had to buy another one that cost about $50 more. But at least everything's good now. So like I said before, we're gonna stay here Friday through Sunday, let the weekend crowds pass, and then on Monday we're gonna head up and check out a new area, hopefully get into some fishing grounds. But yeah guys, I just wanted to do a video since it was kind of like the highs and lows last few days. Been some good highs and there's been some good lows, but it's all part of it, I guess. So it always helps when you have family to call into and talk with. So I talked to my dad earlier, and he helped me keep my head up about everything that was going on. So thanks, Pops. But yeah, anyways guys, we're looking good. So I'm gonna get the rest of this set up, gonna have me a beer, and we're gonna get some dinner going. What's the matter? What? So we cooked some pork chops. We got mine over here, seasoned. I got one for Ziggy, unseasoned. And he's already eaten tonight, so I'll give him a couple bites, but we'll save it for his breakfast. Yeah? He smells it, he's hungry.